Hi, it's Effie, and welcome to my channel. I really want to teach you how you can feel better in your life and manifest the things you want. You do this by choosing what you say to yourself. Everything you think or say to yourself is an affirmation that causes a cascade of emotion. So why not say things to yourself that make you feel good? In this video, I discuss the use of positive affirmations or realistic affirmations, how to make powerful affirmations, and even some science behind it. This is a clip from a longer webinar and includes participants' comments. Please let me know your experience in the comments below. And if you found it useful, please subscribe and press like. Anything that you say to yourself is an affirmation. It doesn't have to be really fancy, but what I'm going to teach today are tips to make them really, really effective for you. So one thing that you can use an affirmation for is whenever you notice any uncomfortable things going on in your mind, you switch it to something more positive, more neutral. Whatever it is, it has to be more believable. So you can work on core beliefs. If you've started identifying which core beliefs are triggering this whole cascade, then you can say, so then you can catch it at this section in the cascade, in the thoughts, and then start to say that to yourself instead of what's being corresponded with the emotion. Because what will happen is, so let's say angry thoughts will create and secrete angry emotions, and then we'll feed back and create more angry thoughts, and over and over and over. So we're trying to go with pleasant thoughts and pleasant emotions. So I'm sure you've probably heard of positive affirmations. So we'll start off. Okay, so one, we can use them with to change core beliefs and thereby change even how we think, feel, and behave about ourselves in the world. You can pick a quality. So say you want more peace in your life, you can pick I am peace. Or you can even pick stuff. So that's like manifesting. And with that, you can manifest, you can use it on a vision board, you can journal it over and over again, and bring it, and the more you pay attention to it, the more closer it becomes into your reality. So positive affirmations. And let's say even positive or more neutral, or let's say realistic. Okay, so one. First, you want it now. You don't want it any other time. And the most powerful thing you can tell yourself energetically is I am. The I am is hitting yourself at your heart, at your soul. You're talking to your energetic being. If you think about who you really are, you can observe your thoughts and emotions, but you're not your thoughts and your emotions. You are the who that observes your thoughts and emotions. So that is the I am. It's a very powerful statement. So you want to make sure that you use I am and that you're in the present tense. I might as well put present tense here. You can even put on your affirmations now. See yourself in positive regard, like a good friend. So this is all just set up. See yourself with positive regard. Something special about the unconscious mind is that it cannot see contractions. So things like won't, don't, even not. You don't want to use those words. So for instance, think about it in the positive, like something that you don't want. I don't want to get into a car accident. All the brain hears is I want to get into a car accident, because the unconscious mind does not hear the don't at all. Same with the not, won't, it won't hear it at all. 5, be specific. Okay, 6. This is where now we're getting into the supercharging. of it. Use an action word. So in this one, my income is constantly increasing. So an action word, it's got to be dynamic, and usually they have ly at the end. And then a dynamic emotion word. So things like, my example is, I am happy now that I am seeing my therapy practice full. So happy is the dynamic emotion word, and you got to actually feel it in your body. So feel it. And then seeing is the action word. So it has to be at least somewhat believable. So when I'm working with clients, for instance, if I'm trying to help them change their negative self-talk about themselves, which is really, the root of it is a core belief, I will say, okay, well, for instance, I had a lady who felt that she was a bad mother and she was failing her kids. And so changing it to I am a good mother, she couldn't access that at all. It just felt 0% of her could believe she's a good mother. So we had to start off with satisfactory mother. She could, a little percentage of her said, yes, I am a satisfactory mother. I can at least hold on to that. And then once she was saying that over and over to herself, then she was finally able to go on as I am a good mother. And we did some more exercises in there where she actually proved it to herself that she was a good mother. So at some point you even see examples of it as well. So somewhat believable. Nine, pair it with a smell. Your olfactory nerve olfactory bulb in your brain is the oldest sense organ that you have. So when you pair it with a smell, it goes really deep into your unconscious mind. So something pungent, you can pair it with like lemon, coffee beans, an essential oil of some sort. So that when you're working on this positive affirmation for whatever you want or whatever you want to change or whatever you want to grow in your life, then you can look at your paper or put it on the wall as like a vision board. I am happy now that I am seeing my therapy practice full. So I can see happy to me visually is yellow, so I want to choose lemon. That's just the thing that comes to me. And then so as I'm saying it to myself, I can smell lemon essential oil or just take out a lemon from the fridge. And then 10, grateful. Tap into a sense of gratefulness now that you are living your best life. Any questions?
I don't have a question, but I have a comment in regards to the scent.
Mm-hmm.
I never heard of that, considered that, would have thought of that. So that I learned something. So that's great.
Yeah, you can actually pair it with a visual too. You can even supercharge it even more. There's this thing in quantum physics called the observer effect, and it's where researchers have observed electrons to be matter, so particles, but also waves at the same time, which is energy. And the deciding factor on whether the electron was going to be a particle or a wave was based on how much attention the researchers put on a spot. So they would shoot electrons at a sheet and they would all concentrate and be happy and excited that that the electron was gonna appear there. And so it did. So they used emotion, they used attention, they were probably using, positive affirmations, and this is all to manifest things into physical form. So you're taking, with your consciousness, you're taking things out of the energetic grid of waves and energy, and bringing it into physical form as a particle, as matter. Which is why I said one of the functions of this you can use is by manifesting stuff. When you're in a calmer mood, it's easier to come up with them because there's no uncomfortable, heavy emotions that are informing certain thoughts, right? So if you're in a better mood, it's easier to make the we called it positive self-talk. So then when she was in a bad mood, she noticed that you can't access those positive things when you're in a low mood. It's way harder because that emotion is informing all those thoughts. It's like depressed emotions create depressed thoughts. So then you can actually see that you are not your emotions, you are not your thoughts, that this is a chemical process within yourself that's happening. And so put your positive affirmations on a cue card so when you need them, you take them out and you focus on them and you pay attention to them. And then to grow them to grow them in your life, you would meditate on them. Focus on them, use your smell, and breathe in. What was mine? I am happy now that I am seeing my private practice full. On the inhale, and then I would say it in my head on the exhale, and I'm pairing it with lemon.